My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to UnderMine. We're going to be picking up the mediocre ring, as well as the bomb and the key at the very start there. Woo. Obviously, we got to pat that dog. Excellent. Now, of course, that's not all of the dogs that we got to pat. We got to go pat another. Perfect. I no longer really need to check if I have any more, potions to unlock, or relics to unlock, or blessings to unlock, because I do not. I have unlocked all of them. So at this point, basically our only decision is, what are we gonna do with respect to all the familiars here? How about, you know what? I'm gonna try and use the other familiars. Let's take a Firebird. Let's go for a Firebird run. Maybe I'm feeling like some of these runs are getting samey because of the fact that I'm not using different familiars. I mean, it make a lot of sense, frankly. Oh, increased throw speed. 3 stacks of it at the very start there. Alright, I'm gonna try and see if I can make this like a Chakram build, because I haven't done like a throw damage build in a very long time. It'd be nice to do. Oh, right, also, I'm gonna have to let my friend here, the Firebird, take as many of those pot shots against our enemies as possible. Obviously, I would like it to level up, and that's the way we're gonna get that done. I mean, I can probably get you to open that chest for me, right? Yup. Gotta make sure I get that potion before anything happens to it. Right. Missed out on checking for 2 crawl spaces there, but ultimately I'm pretty okay with it. Hang on, hang on. Perfect. And here. And one more. Hang on. Hey, there we go. You know, probably worth the damage we took, considering how much of a premium bombs are in the other game. I mean, I'll come back and take that Adventurer's Whip for 4 keys if we can get it. I'll take most relics for 4 keys, to be honest. Think I'm not going to be able to find keys over the rest of the run? Items become extra fragile. I honestly don't think that's something I desperately need to remove right now. I mean, I do have, obviously... Whoop, hang on. Got him. I do obviously have the talisman a couple of rooms back. That's where I'm going to be going with that. Actually, hang on. Speaking of, let's get this system going on. There's a talisman to go back for. Oh, right, I'm gonna have to use my range in order to target them. That makes sense. So, Firebird, by the way, alright, Flare will occasionally fire fireballs at enemies. Fire attunement upgrade is the 2nd level. Reduces incoming fire damage, and both the Firebird and the Peasant deal increased fire damage, and Conflagrate, the duration of the ignite effect is increased for enemies. Neat. I'm running very low on the keys that I would like to have here, so we will look for like the secret room and the crawl space. Fan of Knives sometimes release a a what? Spray of daggers when you throw. Okay, tried it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, it's really not common. That's disappointing. I may actually be able to bomb my way into the shrine room. Actually, it looks like that's not going to connect. The route in the wall usually blocks. I'm going to check it, but yeah, strongly suspect it won't. Strongly suspect it won't gonna work. Good work, Ryan. I'll get rid of that along the way. No crawl space there, but it did show me the secret room. There's a key. Immediately remove that major curse. I've already checked the exit. Drop a bomb there? Yeah, I'll drop a bomb there. Worth. So worth. Alright. Not only do I get the Adventurer's Whip here, I also managed to open that shrine. Lovely. Adventurer Whip, discover more treasure rooms. Apparently those are the dead end rooms that just have items in them and no fights, typically. Not items like relics, but items like items. Oh, okay, so the dagger spray goes from the target of the throw, not from you. Interesting. I'm gonna increase my throw attack size. I'm gonna try and get this going on. Come on, game. Chakram me. Because I'm obviously already incentivized to do throwing so that I can set up for my Firebird. May as well do it a little bit more. Very happy to have just picked up an early key here, by the way. It's probably a secret room to the north. Let's confirm. Oh, no confirmation on that one. Interesting. I could have sworn. Alright. It just looks so ripe for it. Yeah. I can't really tag them with a throw because they died at the throw. Obviously, we need to go to the shop. Priority. I do like a blood chalice. Do like a blood chalice from time to time. Of course. Nope, you're not getting me again. Fool me once, shame on... shame. I do not remember the quote. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I think it is. Alright. Light this MF'er up, Firebird! Got him. Well, worth, I guess. Not gonna check the exit for Shoggle yet. Just in case we get a major curse down here. We don't get a major curse, but I also do not have any reason to go into that yet. Alright, we'll definitely take the blood chalice and start working from there. Excellent! Take one bomb and one key just so I don't get locked out of anything here. Take the ham shank happily. Popcorn kernel? Probably not here yet. I do like a popcorn kernel, so I'll keep it for later, I guess. Alright. Fine, I'm just gonna buy out the rest of the store now. I don't want to stay there forever. Well, I'll be. Worked perfectly. And now I get to get a major curse before I even look at Shoggle. I'm not going to pick up the blessing yet. I look to see if we get Shoggle, then I go and get the blessing. The blessing decreases my chance to find Shoggle by 5%. Picking up a major curse increases my chance to find Shoggle by 10%. So we definitely had to go there. Cost health to use a key. Don't really care about that right now. Love having the areas where the secret rooms aren't revealed to me. Perfect. Come on, Firebird. Just keep going. It is just getting experience every time it hits them, right? Or is it just when it kills them? Indeterminate. Hey, yes. It's another blessing. All potions automatically consume on pickup. Gotta keep that in mind. Alright. Item room. Come back. I don't know why I thought that was going to be the safe time to go. At least with this room, I should surely be able to do it by now. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to constantly remind myself not to kill these enemies just so I can level up the Firebird. Also, I'm very much going to be looking out for like Salamander's Tail or some such, so that I can actually ignite the enemies myself as well. Okay. No Shogul. Throw damage. Yep. I'm fine with carrying these curses for a while. They're not that bad. As long as I remember to play around them. And in particular, I was thinking going into that shrine, the only thing that I want to take right now, or the only thing that I will bother taking right now, is going to be throw damage. On, yeet a bomb at me, and then this one. Alright, worked perfectly. Ah, there was one still over here, dang it. You know that's going to be the one where the crawl space was as well. I could get 2 curse removal here just using the bottle dupe. No, not doing that. Dantes is really good. Take the potion of curse removal, immediately doing it. Also gonna pop Troll Sweat just for more HP. And carry on for a little bit here. I only think I need the Firebird to target each of these once. If I do it right. Really don't need a bomb there. Although it'll probably reveal a secret room to the south. So, there are worse investments. See, this is a key so I can use a key and a bomb to get 2 chests. No. What garbage value? That's never gonna do. Like, extremely rarely would that be valuable for me. Well, temporarily increase. No! Alright, I got... You got me, game. You got me. I forgot about it. Extremely unfortunately, there's not really much at all we get to do this floor. Come back and then just drink this potion, I guess. And then run away. Oof. Oof. these first few floors have not been that kind. I mean, we've got decent throw damage. It's just, is throw damage a build anymore in, you know, the higher ascensions? I understand there are significantly higher ascensions than this. I understand there are masochists out there on 70 something. This is high for me. It's all relative, yo. Not exactly the one I want to remove, but okay. Shows us a secret room, though. Yay! Money! The thing I was so desperately missing. We do have gold tooth, so we do actually have a reason to be mining at this point. That's still going to be my last resort. My final port of call here. If at all I can avoid it, that's going to be the goal. Okay, good. It doesn't level up just while I'm killing enemies. Otherwise, I was going to be a little sad about what I did earlier. All right, well, I'll take it. Get rich, and now we have more secret rooms and more treasure rooms. This early in the game, I mean, that could end up paying off. We're probably going to need a map before it's actually something I, you know, consistently get value out of. Oh, hello, crawl space. Fine. See? Not worth it. Almost never is. Fine. I mean, look, if I don't have the ability to reroll in here, I may as well just pick up what I can get. Okay, at the very least, dropping a single bomb in here is going to give me some information about the secret rooms. Yeah, secret room off to the left. Beautiful. I'm still not going to bomb into the center. That's about all of it that I'm willing to risk right there. Pretty certain that's a full map completion right now, but I will just quickly double back for... Never mind! Glad I did. It'd be nice to actually be able to pull up a map. Similar to, you know, the functionality exists in all the games that inspired this. Alright. Ah, of course. Never mind. This didn't need to even be here. Or rather, I didn't even need to be here. Let's get out. Alright, Shogul, please spawn. Have Chakram. Then we can really lean. Oh! That's a Shogul. Now about that Chakram. Alright. I'll take Glass Cannon. Look at my max HP! It's nothing! But my damage is ridiculous, and it's one of the few things that increases your throw damage ridiculously as well. Rather than, you know, Doomblade only doing it for melee damage, and that was a huge waste, but oh well. And Keyblade, obviously. Hey, yeah. Only doing it for melee as well. I mean, look, if any run is going to be viable again as a throw damage run, it's going to be this one. We have started with 3 Vigor. We got Gaunters. We got Balance. Only 1 Balance. Oh, that's really bad. Also, secret room to the north and the south. I'm going to try and re-roll that. I really do not like teleporting to my pickaxe. Also, it's a unique throw. And obviously the unique... Okay, I can't force fire out of that. Also, all the unique throw that I'm going to want are going to be Chakram or Guidance. Neither of them are going to be the sequence breaker. At any point. Okay. Alright, mark down my item room. I mean, even the Fan of Knives. Ow. Just gonna quickly try and cook some food here. Not that I think I needed it cooked. But even the Fan of Knives is good for a throw build. Maybe we end up picking up Mjolnir. Could help. Obviously, I'm going to have to be incredibly careful about my own HP, though. As we go through the floors, we're going to get closer and closer to a position where, you know, single hit could kill me. Especially against the bosses. And I'm no longer really capable of tagging enemies for the Firebird. They just die? No. Definitely don't want to transmute any of the relics I'm currently holding. More than 50% of them are good. I have to get rid of some of these curses. All attacks ignite the peasant. Good things we've gotten rid of there. Ooh. You gotta love a ham hock. Hup. Ah! I got stuck on the chest! I was stuck here trying to make my way up. If I was closer, I would have been able to throw so much faster. Alright, I'm gonna go heal once in the shop, then I'll use that one more time, and then after that I'll use antimatter. Hup! Almost. A lot of these rooms feel like they have a secret room adjacency. Right. That said, I'm not willing to start wasting all my bombs yet. Situation just ain't that dire. Again, I do not like the idea of doing this, but... Ooh, okay. That one actually, yeah, worth. Desperately going to be trying to pick up every bomb I can find. The absolute least I found HP in there. Alright. Down to the shop. Pick up any bombs. No, none. Alright, I'll take Troll Sweat. Basically a full heal for us at this point. And then the final thing I'm going to do is quickly make sure that Hoodie's room doesn't somehow have a bomb or a key for me. Fine. No more Shoggle, unfortunately. At least I have the thing helping me gold collect. It's a little bit of hastening for us. Up. Almost. Look, Firebird will level up eventually, I'm sure. Accidentally, somehow. I'm also sure. All I know is it's not going to be intentional. Whoop! That's exactly what I was looking for. Salamander's tail. Thank you, game, for obliging me. Too obvious as a secret room. I had to go for it. Any of those could actually end up being effective. The Alacrity Serum actually right now is probably the least. There are 2 items in here. I desperately need to re-roll as many times as possible. Take the 2 keys. Take that. Roll again. Curse removal. That is the archers. Yeah, deal more throw damage at high health. I just realized why that's a bad idea. Never gonna have high health. It's fine though, because I definitely couldn't have afforded to go again. Hold some health on me at all times, just in case. Okay, shrine. Starting to get towards the position where I'm not going to be able to remove things anymore, but at least I've increased, I think that was my swing speed. So not really a dire concern of ours. No Shoggle spawn, unfortunately. Do get to heal at the absolute least. And I should head back to the entire opposite side of the map now. I kind of want to focus on health increases. I just want to get to the point where, like, the final boss can hit me 2 times and I'm still not dead. Fine. I always regret that. I don't know why I ever do it. I'm just gonna doubling season now. Oh, you. I thought the potion thing that I had there was take damage for every potion, every room, not the, you know, drink the potions immediately. I'm just an avid collector of empty bottles, I assure you. Bounce. I mean, range at the very least will keep me safe. I don't know, maybe this is much better equipped than I thought it was. Cannot really justify hanging around with that curse for much longer. Alright. Someone come over here. No, not like that. Fine, I'll destroy those. I'm not even going to be able to check those for crawl spaces. It's just because if I tag them, then the enemy comes to, or rather, the enemy, my familiar comes to actually try and hit them. Then I lose control of it. They die. Fine. I'll use a bomb here, mainly because I want to check for the secret room to the south. Didn't find one, but I'm glad I checked. Seemed a very viable location to me. Alright, take the dead end first. This is why I kept my float potion, but I actually don't even want to go over there. I also don't want to go over there and spend 3 keys. The payouts of chests are so bad compared to the inputs. Hup. 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 I mentioned this in the comment section for the last episode, in response to a general complaint. That being about the game, not about me. In particular, I think there's like a lot of a good game here. I think the devs like hyper focus on the new player experience, while I totally understand it and is completely necessary, runs the risk of burning out people who have played for longer. They're more avid and established player base. Because especially as I go through Ascensions, and especially as I try and diversify and try other builds, and especially as I try and, you know, learn more about the mechanical systems of the game, the more and more I realize there's a lot of very glaring issues that need redress. Like up until Rito's earlier series, with all of the Ascension stuff, the Ascension bosses basically became impossible to kill at a point. And these summoning stones weren't capable of being reset back down. Which to me just says that no one on the dev team played past Ascension 10. Seems something you might want to do. So it's a thing where, like, I'm increasingly getting to the point of maybe this is a game that I come back in and check on seasonally. This isn't, you know, obviously my final decision made in an announcement or anything like that. It's more just it's more just an emotional an honest emotional articulation of myself at this point in time. Which I think is frankly all I can provide. I'm not a designer. I'm a gamer with a lowercase g. What are we got in here? I'm gonna take both of the keys first. Dropping health from enemies is actually probably useful because I will very often need to heal in the midst of a combat. Let's take one more natural reroll. Well, deal more throw damage is useful at least. See if I get a curse and come back. Obviously, deal more swing damage at low health is also there. I'm gonna re-roll it. Ah, leech the life of the enemies. Sweet. If I can now also get Catalyst, we have Catalyst and Gold Tooth. Woo. Catalyst, Gold Tooth, and the Hungry Ghost. But even then, like, the Hungry Ghost is rare. It heals you for 1 per enemy you kill. Gold Tooth is not, and heals you for 1 per piece of gold you pick up. Which of those do you think is more common? It's things like that that seem like numerically someone came up with the idea and then implemented it and just now it's in the game rather than considering if it was balanced. Obviously, you have items on the opposite side of that as well. Transmutagen Plus comes to mind. So does Keyblade. Guidance used to come to mind, and the throw pickaxe Ricochet used to come to mind. But even then, I don't think those would be as ridiculous as the Keyblade kinds of situations. And yet, Guidance got nerfed to the point that it's no longer really good. And the throw Ricochet Blessing was removed. Ow. Oh, there was actually water over there. Dang it. The blue on the ground isn't water at all points in here. Like, the blue behind the Druid over to the left there, that's not water. It wouldn't put out a fire if I was on it. But there are actual puddles. Actually, I'll point it out because it is weird. There we go. So the puddle is basically the same color as the stone. Water? Not. I have many times tried to put myself out in what is not water. Of course, my character doesn't know how to stop, drop, and roll, so they can't utilize the whole not water situation. Alright. Obviously no mortar to fight. No Shoggle. Thank you for the key, desperately needed. And perfect. Now we actually have the Firebird leveled up. That could end up being quite hefty in offensive potential. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna get a range increase. I obviously don't want many range increases, but I'll take an occasional one just so that I can try and hit Shoggle. Not Shoggle. What's his name? Definitely take Fortitude, which I think is 5% less physical damage. Definitely gonna want to be able to hit Ponzu from pretty much anywhere where I'm standing. Like, this is shredding enemies at the absolute least. I wonder exactly how long we can do that for. Curse removal secret shop, definitely. I'll pick up another curse removal potion. Reroll. Oh my good lord, that's another secret shop. Thank you. Fine, we'll come back up to this layer later. %25% of your health. Yeah, that's not costly for me. Also didn't really get us that much of an effect. I'll take a transmute in a bottle and go stairs down, just in case. No, there's a transmute here. As well as transmutagen. Unfortunately, not many, read any relics. Okay. I'm gonna purge all of my curses off. Because I can, basically. And I'll buy all of the extra keys and bombs right now. No real good reason I can see to avoid them. One argument would be, and in fact I'm coming around to this argument as I'm saying it right now. One argument would be keep those, the curse removal potions, so you have the ability to remove major curses you might get from Shoggle. Fair point. I almost certainly should have done that, or at the absolute least guarantee that I don't have Shogal spawning on this floor before I made my choice. At the just absolute least. I don't want to do a I'm not doing it. You can't make me do it. Transmute. I've done this literally every episode so far. Don't like that either. Thank you. Guidance. Got it. Alright, now I have my Ricochet. Now this build can go off. Unfortunately, Guidance does now have a damage decrease per Ricochet it has. Fine. That'll happen. Look, I'm just glad to have it. I desperately, desperately needed this. Just so that I actually have area of effect control whilst everything else is happening. I'll go back and pick up my extra healing potion, then bounce. Now, unfortunately, this isn't going to be great in the Nori fight. At all, in fact. I'm probably going to have to focus on getting, like, a good assortment of potions for the Nori fight. Do I need all those bombs? Let's go try and find some more bombs. And then come back to the shop afterwards. So my goal here is to get to 25 bombs. Because then my double gets me to full bombs. Perfect. You can see my dang it. Thank you, Throwboat, for uncovering that for me. But you can see my singular focus on the throw at the expense of swing. And obviously, glass cannon was extremely important here, lest my damage not really be that impressive at all. At least we can see it coming together. I'll take that, yeah. Stable Concoction. Gold hits the ground with explosive force. I'd really now like to get the 4-leaf clover so that gold is dropping from enemies. Seems like a great way to get a little bit extra damage out there. Crawl space. Ooh, secret room. Sorry, that was never going to find a crawl space. Obviously what I meant was secret room. But I don't want to use a bomb yet. Because worst case scenario, I just doubling season, and leave with, you know... Ooh, neat. Leave with just under 90 bombs. Okay. Somehow I think I'll manage to get through the game with just under 90 bombs. Well, okay. That's if we get through the game at all. Again, you know, HP is... not good. Ah, another secret room. Okay, so we've discovered 2 secret room adjacencies. I was going to say both of them, but with the secret hat, the adventurous hat, which has now become the golden idol, I have the possibility of finding a third. So I can't say I've found both of them. There might be more. I'm not going to look for them more, though. Double. Pick up both those. Take the coin off of the slots. Alright. Secret room is here. And I think the other one is on the opposite side of the exit. Turns out the episodes are pretty fast if you're not, you know, fighting every boss. This is another thing. I have every relic, familiar, and potion in the game unlocked. all meta progression completed, those chests only give you thorium and blueprints. I also have 999 thorium. So at a certain point, those do nothing for you. And obviously at a certain point, gold chests no longer do anything for you. This was a problem that I did fear from the outset, the beginning of this. Because it's the permanent progression model, right? It's one of the large things that people encounter as a difficulty with working with it. You eventually end up invalidating a lot of the design that people used to get that permanent progression. Because it can't be relevant forever. All trash. What do you have? Give me my magic curse. All enemies release a spider on death. All right. So I'm looking for curse. All right. Found the curse removal I was looking for, I guess. Take the health and bounce. I actually don't even intend on coming back to this shop. I'm not gonna mark it down unless I end up using, you know, one of my potions here. Increases damage when killing enemies. I clear rooms really, really quickly. So look, I think even though this will maximum stack to 10, I think it is, it's still probably worth it. If we can get range damage here, I want it real bad. Increases throw range. My throw range is already pretty high. I'm going to take receive less damage, see if that is going to possibly help me not die, or rather help Ballard not die. Do not know why I had so much difficulty hitting a single bat at the very start there. That's entirely my bad, though. Ah! Almost. Feel pretty good about those dodges. With this many bombs, I should also be finding every crawl space if I can. And I can, so I should. Crawl space. How about here? Great. Looking for the crawl spaces is also oftentimes going to reveal to me where the secret room is. It feels like these can't actually be live skeletons. I've done this room a fair few times now and I've never seen live skeletons in here, but almost always when I interact with the skeleton outside of there, oh, I should have blown that up. It actually would have gotten it for me. Almost every time I've interacted with skeletons outside of that room in the halls, that's a live skeleton. Fine. I mean, if we use this, it'll save us a lot of bombs. Just as long as I make sure I don't end up taking damage to it. Well, help me rule out a lot of rooms at least, I guess. Gotta be pleased with that. So it's definitely adjacent to this room, right? Let's say here. No? Is it adjacent to the secret room? Oh, well, hang on. It could still be adjacent to the exit. And is. Okay. A few extra bombs, sure. It's gonna start helping to pay off the amount of bombs I use looking for that. Let's decrease the swing speed. Don't really care about that. Down we go. This Nori fight is gonna be wild. Hello, crawl space! Oh, that's gonna save us a lot of bombs. And even ends up refunding some. Beautiful. Perfect. Let's take this one as well. And rather than use a key to get in there, I'll use a bomb to get in here. Again, no relics on the ground. Nothing really worthy to do in there. Not every run has to be broken, obviously. And this run is quite solid right now. It's just I fear for the future. Ramble. Returns damage but amplified. If it can ever return an amount of damage that I want it to return, then I've died. So it returns the same... I think it's the same amount of damage. I don't know why it says but amplified. But it throws spikes out of your body that deal the same amount of damage you just took. Well, I take Golden's Tunic, definitely. Gonna help us reduce the incoming damage significantly. Yeah, so, you know, if it is returning just the damage that we've taken, then for it to do a significant amount of damage, I have to have died. And weirdly, I have an aversion to that. Call me sentimental, but I'd like to live. I know, I'm just old-fashioned that way. Figures. Let's go to the 2 dead ends that we almost left. Didn't find anything there, but I'm very glad to have had the explosive force at least for it. Let's see if we ever end up coming back to that. Yeah, that was obviously not going to be a secret room. I don't know what I was thinking. Got him, I guess. Obviously, Keyblade would be really good for my melee damage here, but that is not what we're doing. Stop trying to make me do that, game. I told you. Not playing along. Okay. Again. Did you just see how many times I threw that directly into the body of the enemy? And the enemy was just like, actually, nah. I'm glad I eventually got it, though. Like... that's hitting the wall. Through across? Still hitting the wall. That'd be a nice buff to range bills. Range works correctly. Another impish key bomb. Damn. Think I'll bail after all that. Go take my HP from here. So I still do have the Nori fight this floor, so obviously don't want to end up on low HP. And worst case scenario, I do at least have the protein shake to pop in the fight. And away we go. Thankfully, I have the Salamander's tail as well, so we'll be able to light the sconces. I do not have the mirror, unfortunately. Unfortunately, despite being a range build, especially in boss fights, I kind of still have to stand up close and personal. The reason behind that is that if I get far away, it takes longer for my pickaxe to hit the enemy and then come back to me, and in doing so, I miss out on a lot of damage. Up. Almost. Now, I'm not worried about this phase of the fight, obviously. It's not even this phase of the fight. Ha! Yo! Whoa! Alright, hang on. I'm putting some food down. And again, thank you. I'm gonna cook that food for... It's this stage of the fight that I'm terrified of. Two hands at the same time, and they attack a little bit faster. Yep, got hit. One more hit and I'm out. Did I die? No, I got cursed. Woo! Well. Way too close for comfort, that one right there. I am gonna quickly go and find myself some more health. To try and carry down to the next floor. That almost killed me. Freeloader's draft, that's good. Take one of those. Especially if I get a Shogul's room. Then I can just freeloader's draft and use that as a way to avoid the curses. Speaking of a way to avoid the curses, I'm specifically going to ignore picking that up and reroll. Interesting. I got as many bombs and keys as I could possibly need for the rest of the fights. Or rest of the floors, rather. I'll take the temp increase of attack speed as well. Alright. Time to go to the final area of the game. I did not know there was food there. Hey, Shogul. Unless it's made free by the freeloader, I really can't afford... Oh! Okay. This is the worst run to take Karmic Scale on. But I desperately still need Karmic Scale in order to fill out my my items here. It's one of the 2 that I have remaining. And it's rare as well. Look, I'm going to 50-50 to see if I get it. I do get it for free. This is going to completely kill this run. Thankfully, I have Golden's Tunic, so fire won't instantly kill me. But I will at the very least be able to show you what this is. So I have now 5 health. My damage is now... It's not what it says there. It's 1. All of my enemies have 1 or 2 health. It effectively just makes everything equalized in a way that can make it easier as long as you don't die to fire, because apparently fire is a 1-hit kill if you have Karmic Scale. Now, Karmic Scale was introduced into the game about 2.5 months ago, 3 months ago now. And that has been a common complaint about it for the whole time it's been released. Really? What's happening with my damage? Oh, hang on. Okay, I may have just wholly misunderstood how this worked. Health, damage, and healing become small. Okay, so it's health, damage taken to me, not damage dealt by me, and healing becomes small and even. Never mind, Karmic Scale is actually excellent here then. Huh. In fact, this is exactly where you would want it. You would specifically want it in a build where you already have Glass Cannon and Golden's Tunic. I'm not going to get a Major Curse there. At the absolute least, I'm not going to do it yet. Now, I think poison probably still does kill me instantaneously, so let's try and not get poisoned if we can avoid it at all. Don't. Right. Oh, those deal damage to you. Okay. Now I know. We're taking that HP. Electrify your enemies when you pick up gold. Look, if I can now get some ways to generate gold in the middle of battle, I'm gonna be off to the races. Well done. Well done, unstable gold. Ooh, curse removal. Deals 75 damage. No, it doesn't. 1. I counted. Loop around here. I should have checked for Shogal before I picked up each of those, but honestly, there's not going to be another Shogal. We're done with Shogals. And even if there was another Shogal, would I take another Shogal? Probably wouldn't take another Shogal, right? So I am now at the point where I probably can get hit, you know, more than 2 times in the boss fight. Karmic Scale, I feel bad that I complained about it on appearance. I thought it was going to lower my damage and the health of enemies as well. Like, I thought it was going to be Karmic across the board. I thought it was going to apply equally, you know, as its flavor might imply. Craftsmanship, neat. So my gold integrity is actually now 100%, so even if I do die, I will still get to retain all my golds. Honestly, I've mentioned it before, but a single level of craftsmanship is fine by me. I'm all for it. Catalyst is hilarious, I think, with this. I just double heal off of things. Sure. Am I just gonna reroll once? Like, is this one hit per reroll, I think? Deal even more damage when you critical strike. I do like that. Gonna need the ability to critical strike, of course. Oh, it is one apiece. Okay, Pilfer's Gifts picked up 2, puts them on the ground. I will take the Savagery Serum and then reroll again. Higher chance to critical strike. Obviously the kind of thing I'm looking for. Take a Ham Shank, which does heal me for 2. Grimhilda's Mirror returns projectiles with an attack. I don't know if I can use that in the Ponzu fight. Deal more swing damage at high health. Yeah, that's not gonna work for us. No. Gain temporary damage when picking up gold. No, I still need the ability to pick up gold. Oh, gosh. Map? Alright, map. Fine. Don't get that many flaws of advantage from it, but look. Better than any of the other things we've seen so far there. Get a little bit of money in order to full heal back up. It's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Sure that I don't get hit by any of that fire, just in case I happen to be wrong. That's perfect potion for me right now. Throw size, throw speed. Yep, I'll take that. 25% on the blood chalice. The problem is the blood chalice don't really matter to me at this point anyway. That do though. That do. Temporarily increases attack speed is going to be the one I drop there, and then any HP will double heal me. Fine. Look. I'll pop down the shop token just in case. This is a good assortment of potions. Because, like, double damage, take more deal and take more damage? I'm going to deal more damage. What do you mean, take more damage? Damage is one instance of damage to me. I might have the perfect setup there. I gotta figure out if there's curse removal this floor before that's something I mess with. Over. Fine. I don't honestly expect a good result out of it. But I'll do it anyway. Because I'm not really going to be able to use these keys or bomb elsewhere. Do I have curse removal in the shop? I don't think I do. Might be able to reroll into some. Transmute all of my relics? Yeah, let's not do that. Here's the curse removal I was looking for, by the way. So now I can go and open the major curse. Ah, I picked up Tenderfoot. Do not like Tenderfoot. Take my blessing there. I don't really want to get Shogal anymore. I'm not going to be able to justify picking up like 3 major curses or even 1 major curse. The possibility that I end up with something that just straight up kills me off the back of my current debuffs isn't that great. Or rather, off the back of its synergy with Karmic scale. Or lack of synergy. Destructive interference. Ah, I don't know why I stood there. Thankfully, I have 5 health. Okay. Bounce from there. Gotta get the imps first. I've taken far too much damage to them over my lifetime. That ends there. That's the chain lightning on hit. Fine. No real reason to pick it up. No real reason to turn it down. I'm not getting enough curse removal to do that. I could pick up 2 more major curses before the end of here, but I was just talking about why I'm not going to do that. If I'm not going to do it from Shogal, why would I do it for probably a significantly worse reward than Shogal? Don't fall in a pit? I mean, it's theoretically possible we come back for that. Albeit extremely unlikely. It's funny, I was saying that Hungry Leech is, you know, not good, and I stand by it. But specifically in this build, for me with the Karmic scale, it's great. It's gonna mean that I have the ability to heal in my Ponzu fight. Fine. Yeah, I just want to get to my shop as soon as possible. Another shop as well. Obviously, I will take the popcorn. Troll Sweat would be good if I didn't already have enough other ways to heal. I could have used my bottled popcorn in there to generate another secret shop potion. Could have been one way to handle that. Ooh, never mind. I obviously use it in here. Gets me another bottled pill for another reroll and another secret shop as well. So let's go down a floor to the secret shop. Take this, go down. Ah, yes, I don't like any of these. All right, let's go down again. Shopception, achievement unlocked. Perfect. Ooh, 2 relics in here to reroll. Look at the Queen's Crown, please. I'll take a transmuted... No, I shouldn't need that for a reroll. That's deal more throw at low health. I wonder if I count as having 4 health right now. Nope. It's just +1 damage. But I also don't have high health. So I don't know what... Alright. New. Reduces... Oh, why am I dummy? Reduces incoming physical damage by 15%. Yeah, what a good move. Yeah, absolute klutz. I looked at it and went, that's a good item. And I forgot that it's not a good item for me right now. gonna definitely take a bottled pilfer. Then up on this floor, I'm gonna quickly take a bottled pilfer, and then I'm gonna probably take another bottled pilfer. Now I need to go and find somewhere to use these bottled pilfers. Yeah, this room will do. Take my balance blessing. Next bottle pilfer. Oh my god! Got a rainbow kernels out of it. Alright, another bottle pilfer, I guess. I can use this to now get myself 2 extra blessings. Not blessings I necessarily desperately wanted there, but got him. Got him nonetheless. Love a good reroll machine. I already have 2 more reroll machines down here as well, just in case. Okay, I'm gonna pick both of those up. Put down a reroll machine in here, because there's more on the floor. Also, nope. Let's try that a couple more times. Duping gold. No. Yeah, fine. There we go. That's the kind of thing we're looking for. The bottle pilfer. Because this actually gives me a permanent effect. Can you? Oh my god. Oh my. It leapt over my pickaxe every time I threw it. Honestly, you gotta respect it. You do. You just have to give props to that. Yikes. We're not really finding what we wanted from that. Go down here and get a little bit of a heal then. Time to reroll in here. No. Yeah, I'll take another shot. Sure, why not? Put another layer down. I'm going straight down to the core of the earth. Let's go. So shops and bottled pilfers are effectively the 2 big gets for us. I might want another reroll, so I'll leave that there for a second. Oh, it spawned it down in this corner. Could barely see it. Inverter. Way too late to use that, but now we have a relic. Yeah. I'm taking it for safety. gosh. Game. Well, that blew up. Fine. Take this, pop it, eat those, and bounce. This floor, we've got some more re-rolling we can do. Honestly, until these explode, we probably shouldn't stop. Go a level down. Basically, I'm closing out this floor now by picking up this final little bit. Okay. Nope. Nope. No, thank you. So I just need to find some gold outside? Because gold will heal us. None of that's needed. All right, we already have the full health. All right, let's go back and continue re-rolling in. See, this one only has one potion, so I want to go, I think it's 2 floors down to get my most potions to re-roll at the same time. Yeah, 2 at the same time. Oh, complete garbage the entire time, unfortunately. We'll be back, though. This is a weird way to get more powerful, but look, it works. And it do. Can hardly be mad at it. Already managed to pick up a fair few blessings this way. I now know I have access to as much curse removal as I need, so. Increases health, swing damage, and attack speed. Look, I'll take it just to see if it does anything to my health. And it doesn't. Okay. Could have put a reroll machine in there. That's what I should have done as well. All enemies inflict poison. Exactly the kind of thing we want to avoid. I definitely need extra crit damage. I'm going back to those shops no longer with the intent to get stronger, but now with the intent to... But now just with the intent to remove my curses. It shouldn't be that bad. It should be quite easy to do, in fact. Down here I had another... major curse. Oh! Throw speed. Perfect. I believe there was another one in this floor as well. Unfortunately, I don't remember the location of that one. I think it might be in the secret room to the south. It's not. Clearly, I should have duped that. Oops. Do it again. The lovely curse removal right there for us. Another one that we don't need. Another one that we don't need. I'm closing these up and getting out of here now. I don't need to be here for a trillion years. started to run out of ways for it to really get us that much in impact. So now I'm going to look for a golden kernels opportunity on the next floor, basically. That's about it. Bounce time. Whew. Can't do that until I know that I have the ability to remove it immediately. Which effectively at that rate just means can't do that. Okay. Again? Same issue. Alright. What have we here? Well, I can tell you what we have here is no reroll machine, so basically we're done with our shenanigans. It's fine. We got quite shenanigans last floor. I think it's okay for us to be done with them right now. Gosh, I hope I'm immune to the fire damage as a result of the hoodie's pillow. Otherwise, I would have just killed myself in that room. Don't know if I'm playing with the correct amount of respect for fire at this point. Honestly, I think that's like the best that potion is getting for me anymore. Extremely sad, but I think it's true. Throw really fast. Happy to see it. Not sure it'll have an impact, but happy to see it. Alright, apparently that doesn't count as entrance for that room. I think it's just north of the shop because this room is oddly sized in a way that makes me feel like it's not going to be... Yeah. Not going to allow an entrance from there. Unfortunately, that didn't end up getting blown up by the gold dropping on the floor. If it had, then that wouldn't have been me blowing up the sconce, so I wouldn't have gotten cursed. Neat how that can work out. Alright. Popping all the potions, immediately going down. Alright. Ponzu. Let's go. All right. I appreciate your attempts to summon friends being so useless there, Ponzu. But if you could summon another one, actually really appreciate that. What with the whole I heal off of them. Hang on. I don't heal off of them. I would have taken like a health item into this fight if I thought I wasn't going to be healing off them. Thankfully, I do have resurrection at the absolute least. very much a just-in-case kind of thing, though. Okay, I think I'm getting pretty good at Ponzu's attacks. Let's see what we can do here. But that said, I'm only decent at Ponzu's attacks right now because I have perfect area control with a ridiculous amount of damage. Usually the thing that gets me in this fight is I get overwhelmed by the summons. Alright, I died. Resurrected. Hopefully I get healed as well by Catalyst. I did. Ponzu? Ponzu, die! Did you see the health bar? It was empty for so long that the health bar is hidden behind my items. Developers, please. I want to love your game so much. And I do, but it feels like I have to check back in at some point. Let's at the very least get to Ascension level 15. See if we can also pick up that final item that we have not yet seen in our reliquary before making any decisions on that front. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been UnderMine. Name of the peasant has been Ballard. If you would like to have your name used for any of the characters that can have their names named in the games that I happen to play on this channel, you can do so by subscribing over at patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays at or above the 4th wall tier. The support is sincerely appreciated and helps me continue doing what I get to do. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.